All right, guys, so here's the way you're going to complete this assignment today. It's very similar to yesterday, exponential functions. So let's go ahead and do it. So step one is, what you want to do is, I'm going to do the first one for you guys, so pay attention and you'll have to do the next 5. This is due before you leave my class. Make sure you turn it into the tray. Let's do it. So step one, we're going to go plug this into Desmos. Okay, so let's go to Desmos real quick. Let me pull it up. All right, you go here, we're going to type it in. We can just type 2 to the power of x. Here's my graph. Let's look at the graph. We'll graph that in a minute, but let's fill in the table. So if I want to fill in the table, hit this little sign right there, touch the table. All right, let's fill it in. So those are my values. Make sure you plug those in. So we're going to type them out. We're going to write them out. Bam. So we got, oops, -1 is 0.5. 1 is 2, 4, and then 4. Okay, filled it in. All right, what is my constant ratio? Basically, your ratio is your constant ratio. I want you guys to write this, is how are your numbers changing? Now, in this case, it's going to be times 2. Times 2. Can you draw this? So this is times 2, or can you write that? Times 2. Your constant ratio, this number is always going to be this number right here, what's under your x. So your constant ratio is 2, so write that. What is your y-intercept? Your y-intercept is this number right here. Let's write it as a point, 0, 1. Your x-intercept, what is your x-intercept? Well, remember, we can do this real quick. Let me show you guys. Bam. This right here is your asymptote, right? Your graph, if I'm going up or like this, or like this, or like this, your graph will never touch your x-axis. So you never have an x-intercept. So this is going to be none. Okay. All right. So then next, what's your asymptote? Your asymptote is this, right? This invisible line that your graph never touches. It's always an equation, so it's always going to be y equals 0 every single time. All right, cool. Next, is your graph increasing or decreasing? Let's go ahead and just sketch it out. For sure, we can plot my y-intercept, right? We can plot that point. That's right here. Then let's just kind of graph. We'll sketch it up, go right here, bring it up, bam. Okay. Now, next, we have it sketched. Is this graph increasing or decreasing? Because we're starting here, and we go this way, it's going up, so that's increasing. Increasing. Okay, your domain and your range. Remember, your domain is how far left and how far right. This one is always going to be the same. It's always going to go left to right. So this one's going to be all real numbers. Always, always. All real numbers. Now your range is how high and how low does your graph go. Remember, this one just varies. So I want you guys to remember this. So y values are greater than 0. Y values are less than 0. All right. If your graph is up here, right, above this purple or this blue line right here. If it's above this, it's always going to be y values greater than 0. If your graph is down here, something like this, it's going to be y values less than 0. So in this case, this will be y values greater than 0. Bam. And that's how you do it. I need this completed. Each problem needs to have this, all this information, all of this by the time that you leave my class, Hope this video is helpful. All right, guys. See you later.